Samger white.
Ah, Samger white.
Hey, no! No!
Ni osboy ni la.
Ko jarale.
Ni mana osboy la. Dara.
Yana mamuru.
Jara. Ama fanya. I'm not very sure.
Osman. Yakone. Hello, a warm welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from, you most welcome. And welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and welcome live on LSTV on this afternoon from the theatre, Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It is the GFF Men's Division 2 and the fixture between Baalor Sarr and Samger Football Club. And currently the game is underway from the Box Bar and live on LSTV 1. And currently Samger Football Club, currently dressed in white shirts and white socks, currently playing from our left to right, whilst the Faraba Bantang-based club Baalor Sarr kicking from our right to left from our commentary decks. It's going to be a surging run this time. Blocked in there by the goalkeeper, partly cleared. Samger regained possession, and this time a side netting. That was definitely very close for Samger to break the deadlock. Unfortunately, they could not just find the back of the net. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we come into live from the Box Bar. And this afternoon, it is the GFF Men's Division 2 and the fixture between Samger and Baalor Sarr. And we have already played few minutes into the contest, and the score remains 0 apiece. Baalor Sarr Football Club 0, Samger Football Club 0, and Baalor Sarr this afternoon is currently under the watchful eyes of Bakari Bojang, who has been assisted by Karamo Sedikan and Dudu Kole, whilst on the dugout for Samger is Ahmad Cham. Coach Ahmad Cham has been assisted by Momodu Bojang, Babukar Mbai as his assistants. And we will be coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium at the commentary decks for LSTV 1. This is Parliament Fatih. And I am joined by Ibrahim Akebi Sonko. We will surely engage him to get his reaction as far as the game is concerned. And currently, a few minutes into the contest, Baalor Sarr Football Club 0, Samger Football Club 0. And before going deep into the commentary, a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Baalor Sarr, who starts with Usainu Sane 77 in goal, Aliou Manga 2, Dominic Jabang 25, Lamin Jara 5, team captain Yaya Dabo number 3, Sisao Jata 6, Kemo Sise 26, Mustafa Conte number 10, Emmanuel Diouf 28, Ibrahim Kujabi 12, Patrick Demba 29, completes the 11 for the Faraba Bantang-based club Baalor Sarr Football Club. Samger Football Club starts with Kemi Seng Sanyang 1 in goal, Lamin Drame bar number 24, Omar Tamba 7, Ibrahim Diouf team captain number 5, Musa An 15, Mod Lamin Manjang 4, Amfal Cham 3, Haruna Jaju 17, former Gassama number 2, Babukar Mane 23, Bakari Toure 25, completes the 11 for Samger Football Club. And Samger, just as I said earlier, is currently under the watchful eyes of Coach Ahmad Cham, who has been assisted by Momodu Bojang and Babukar Mbai. It's a set piece for the boys in green colors. Balosar Football Club, and Balosar will deliver this through the number 12, Ibrahim Akujabi. Ibrahim's effort, this time point in there by the goalkeeper Samger, and already the central referee has already given an infringement to Samger, and the central referee for this game is Mustafa Ndao, who is being assisted by Modlamin Sonko, Modlamin Mendy, Moduba, and Sekou M40 is the match commissioner, and the referee assessor is Musa Jalo. It is Samger up against Balosar Football Club in their first game of this year's GFF Men's Division 2, and Balosar got promotion this year, and they are playing in the debut season of this year's GFF Men's Division 2 after their promotion from the third tier of West Coast region to the GFF Men's Division 1. This time Mustafa Conte is their star man, Conte Mustafa, number 10, and he's been penalized by the flag of the assistant referee. And there is currently, we already have 2 players down injured, one for Balosar and the other for Samger Football Club. The central referee Mustafa Ndao is currently under the players, and both players are currently back on their feet, and it's going to be advantage Balosar Football Club, and Balosar is currently under the watchful eyes of Bakari Bojang as head coach, Karamo Shedikan as his assistant, and also Dudu Koli. From the Box Bar Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1, it is the GFF Men's Division 2, and the fixture between the home side Balosar Football Club and Samger Football Club. And Samger were playing in the top tier last season before they got relegated alongside Walidan and Wabanjul, and this year they are playing in the second tier of GFF Men's Division 2, and they will be hoping to get promotion back to the top tier of Gambian football, whilst the ambition for Balosar Football Club might be to maintain themselves in the second tier after being there for the very first time. Balosar playing from our right to left, just as I said, from our commentary, and in their debut season, Mustafa Conte, number 10, trying to dribble past his marker. This time around, it's a throw-in once again, Balosar Football Club.
Datami, 6.
And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to live from Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1 at the commentary desk for Lamin Fati. I am joined by Ibrahim KB Sonko. KB, welcome and welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it is the return of the GFF Men's Division 2 and the first class between Samger and Balosar at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And we will slowly engage KB after this corner. This time Samger, ball being cleared out partly by Balosar Football Club. KB is the return of the GFF Men's Division 2 and this afternoon from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it's going to be the first test for the Faraba Bantam-based club Balosar after gaining promotion to the second tier of Gambian football.
Well, thank you very much, Pa. All of us are waiting for this, moment when divisional football will return to the theatre of entertainment. And of course, today is a thrilling encounter between Samger, the side that relegated from the 4th division, and that of the West Coast based team Balosar FC. After some hula baloo, some theatre, counter appeal and appeal, they are back into the they are promoted into the second tier for the first time in the history of Gambian football, that a team from Kombo is into the divisional football. So this is something good for faithfuls like me and you, who are born and bred, in West Coast, and I think it's part of, it's part of the GFF decentralization, to decentralize football, to make sure that football is played, at the length and across, of the entire Gambia, and this is one of them. Let's hope that after another long tiring qualifiers in the 3rd division, another West Coast team will also join Balosar. That will be something good for people, at least footballers around our end.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim KB Sonko from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, live on LSTV. And it is the clash between Balosar Football Club and Samger in the GFF Men's Division 2. Here, they're playing in this and the clash between ball club Balosar. This time the number 10 Mustafa goes to ground. The central referee not the least interested. The boys in white Samger to the on 20 left wing back Omar Tamba. It is Samger trying to penetrate here. Center circle. To be able to get that. Lost possession and regain possession quickly. This time Soj forward to Manga. Ali on a defensive mission. And already for a flash on the far side against Sam. And in favor of the boys in green colors, Balosar Football Club, who are currently playing in their debut season of the GFF Men's Division 2. Mustafa Conte goes to ground once again. Referee. And the number 26, Kemo Sise. Kemo trying to use his pace on the left side of the attack. This time around the 18-yard area. Partly cleared. Samger regained possession, not for too long. It's going to be another attack for the boys in green, Balosar Football Club. Balosar lost possession and the central referee very close to the Fandao has already given advantage. An advantage to Balosar, advantage Samger Football Club, who are currently under the guidance of Coach Ahmad Cham. And Coach Ahmad Cham was one time with BST Galaxy before parting ways with the Galaxies to join Samger Football Club. And Samger last year was under the guidance of El Hajj before seeing El Hajj being sacked by the club, and when El Hajj left, the club was under the guidance of assistant Momodu Bojang, and Momodu guided the team to the end of the season. And this season they were able to, Momodu Bojang, they were able to secure the services of former BST Galaxy head coach Ahmad Cham. And Ahmad will be hoping to guide this Samger team back to the first tier of Gambian football. And Balosar is currently under the guidance of Bakari Bojang, Momodu Sedikan and Akaramo Sedikan rather, and Dudu Koli. Few minutes into this contest, the score remains barren, and we believe any goal in this contest will be crucial. It is coming to you live from the Box Bar, live on LSTV1, Parliament Fati. Ibrahim KB Sonko, and behind the camera as usual is our ever-present Osman and Niman Satacham. And on the far side, there is a player down injured for Samger Football Club. And we are seeing the fans of Balosar currently joining us at the Box Bar Mini Stadium to rally behind the team. And Balosar will be hoping to the relegated Samger side. This time around, Samger surged forward, causing some problems on the left side of the attack. Samger regained possession, not for too long. Balosar in their own half, squares that ball up front. This is Mustafa Conte, the danger man. Surge, he's been dispossessed by the under 20 left wing back Omar Tamba. Omar Surge, is that going to be the force this time around? Straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper once again. That was definitely very close, and definitely very close for Samger to break the deadlock. Unfortunately, they could not penalize. KB Sonko, that was a brilliant counter-attack coming from the boys in all-white Samger. Unfortunately, they could not just break the deadlock, and we believe a goal in this contest, most especially in the first half, will definitely be crucial.
Well, of course, you know, what a way and what a beautiful football from Samger, you know, from the old Samger, the tiki-taka way, and they find their way inside the 18-yard area, and they want to, and for me, I think Omar Tamba could have done better. You know, that was placed, you know, placed for him on the table to just nick it home, but unfortunately, you know, the goalkeeper for Balosar was also very brilliant. That is Usman Sane. You know, what a goalkeeper, you know, for Balosar. He saved 2 already in this game. And this one will be one of the saves, you know, of the game, because if the game stays like this, you know, Balosar owe a lot to Usman for producing, you know, these 2 fantastic saves. Well, not a bad start for them, but they have to buckle up. I'm seeing Mustafa Conte, they are danger man. You know, I think he has to take more risks sometimes to run with the ball, try to risk it, to dribble past players. But it seems like in the first 15 minutes of the game, he's only looking at the next player in front of him to pass or to pass the midfield to the midfielder. That's not the usual Mustafa. Mustafa is the player who always will take the risk to try to score. But this is fourth game in the second division. I'm sure he's going to grow into it.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim KB Sonko, live on LSTV1, and very close to our commentary decks is the supporters of Baalor Sarr Football Club. Not a great one from Sisao Jata. Indeed, a busy technical area for head coach Bakari Bojang and his technicians in their first game against Samger. And it is coming to you live from the box bar and live on LSTV1 at the commentary decks. Parliament Fati as usual. Ibrahim KB Sonko, and this time around Samger surge forward, and on the far side the flag of the assistant referee flash, and you could see head coach Ahmad Cham leaving his technical area to move around the line to give instructions to his players. Coach Ahmad Cham, the former BST Galaxy head coach, is the one serving as the head coach for Samger this afternoon at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the goalkeeper Hussein Usane is currently down injured for Balosar and will be assisted by the medics. We have already played 14 minutes into the contest, and the score remains nil apiece between Balosar Football Club and Samger. And currently there is a discussion between the head coach Bakari Bojang and his players of Balosar Football Club. He is giving instructions to his players, and there is the goalkeeper down injured on the far side, Hussein Usane, and Hussein is receiving attention, and this will also give chance to the players and technicians to have a word. Very close to our commentary decks, just as I said, is the incredible supporters of Balosar Football Club, a team based in Faraba Bantang, and they are currently playing in their debut season in the GFF Men's Division 2. KB, I believe this is what we expect from community teams when they are traveling, and for the first time Balosar playing in the second division. This wouldn't be a surprise seeing a group of their supporters coming to the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and I believe this will definitely energize the team going into their second and then further games in the second division.
There has to be an argument that football in the Gambia should go back to community teams, and one of the ways why, one of the argument is they will bring ambience, and they will bring the games closer to the people, closer to the communities. So when you watch even the community teams in the GFF first and second division, for instance, you watch Birkama, even though nowadays they are not able to attract a lot of fans in terms of organized fans that will drum, but wherever they play their matches, you see a massive crowd will follow them. You watch Bombarda, you watch Greater Tomorrow, you watch Fortune, because most of the players now of Fortune are players that are born and bred up around Faro and some other players they scout elsewhere. You watch even Gambian Dutch Lion when they were in the second division, they are always followed by a massive fan club. You watch Gundu, they are always followed by a massive fan club. So there are clubs, traditional clubs like Walid and Real de Banjul. These are very, very big clubs, but with all due respect to them, they hardly attract a lot of people. Sometimes when Walidan is playing against Brigama, you expect people to come because it's a big game. But the fanfare, they lost it. Yes, Real de Banjul, they are trying to revive themselves, not in terms of their playing style or their position in Gambian football, but the number of fans that follow them. You see the last time they came here with traditional drummers, with a lot of fan base. So let's hope that will continue in our league.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Akebo Sonko, on live on LSTV1. And very close to our commentary decks is the incredible support base of Balosar Football Club. Omar Tamba, dribble pass one. Omar Tamba is the national under-20 left wing back, and currently trying to have his way out. This is Samger, lays that ball on the far side, and the flag of the assistant referee. Raise against Samger, and Balosar will now have the opportunity to effect. And we have already played 19 minutes in this contest, and the score remains nil apiece between Balosar Football Club and Samger Football Club. And this game is currently being officiated by Mustafa Ndao, Modlamin Sonko, Modlamin Mendy, and Modu Ba as the fourth assistant referee. Seko M40 the match commissioner, and the referee assessor is Musa Jallo. 20 minutes into the first half between Balosar and Samger Football Club, and the score remains nil. Mustafa number 10 trying to have his way out. Mustafa Conte to the advancing player. Great control. Balosar squares that ball to Ali Umanga, central defender. Balosar from the central defender Ali Umanga, who tries to connect the team captain Lamin Jara on the far side, and Jara Lamin as the ball rolls out for a goal kick. And Balosar, playing their debut season in the second division, is having their first game against Samger, a team that has developed a lot of players, the likes of Botomani, Abdullah Bas, Emmanuel Gomez, Ibrahim Ajete, and Pasuleman Baji, including Gambian international Sol Mar. And here they are up against Balosar, who are having their debut season. Balosar spent 2 years in the third division proper before getting their qualification, and here they are playing in the second division. And Balosar on their route to the second division in the semi-final of the West Coast third division. They played a 2-1 victory over Mishra before playing a thrilling 3-3 scoreline against Sibanor United before winning or defeating Sibanor United on post-match shootout. And in the playoffs, it was against Young Africans where the game ended 1-1 before Young Africans winning on post-match shootout. And there we go. Balosar filed an appeal against Young Africans, and they had a successful appeal against Young Africans. And here they are playing in their debut season in the second division of the Gambia, and one might call it the championship of the country. It is Balosar against Samger from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, live on LSTV. Alamin Fati, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, and Osman and Nyemasada. That's a clash between the goalkeeper and the central defender. Usainu Sane, the goalkeeper, the central defender, and the center forward for Samger, all down injured, and they are currently being assisted by the medics. And currently the game is currently on hold as the medics are currently having assistance or giving assistance to the players. The goalkeeper Usainu is going down injured for the second time. Usainu Sane, 77, for Balosar Football Club. And Balosar is a team based in Faraba Bantang, playing their debut season in the second division, while Samger is a team formed in 2014. They were able to produce a lot of players. A lot of players played in the top flight, got relegated, moved back to the first division, got relegated once again. And they are playing in the second division, hoping to return to the top flight, whilst Balosar might have their biggest ambition, that is to maintain the team in the second division this year, and whatsoever comes their way will definitely be grabbed by the club. And there we go at the commentary decks, or very close to our commentary decks, is the jubilant support base of Balosar Football Club, and all the noise and the cheers you getting from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1. It's courtesy of the Balosar fan base. Number 10, Mustafa Conte, is having a word with the head coach Bakari Bojang, and the goalkeeper Usainu Sane is back on his feet once again. It's a great turnout, and we believe the greatest fan base here are those coming from Faraba Bantang to rally behind the team for the very first time in the second division. Balosar playing in the second division for the very first time against the relegated Samger side, who were playing in the top flight last season before being relegated to the second division. And here they are at the Box Bar Mini Stadium this season for the first time. Samger under the watchful eyes of coach Ahmad Cham, who just joined the team after leaving BST Galaxy. Coach Ahmad Cham has been assisted by Momodu Bojang and Babu Karambai. And the number 17 for Balosar, or the number 17 for Samger, is currently down injured, Haruna Jaju. And Haruna is back on his feet. And back on his feet And it's going to be a set piece for Samger. And the number 4 will solely take this. Modlamin Manjang. And Modlamin Manjang was part of the team in the top flight. And Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, we believe Samger must have released majority of the players. But currently they were able to maintain 6 of their first team players in the last season. That is the 4th division last season. And we believe this will solely aid the team in their quest of returning to the in their return to the first top tier of Gambian football.
Well, that is normally the trade when a team go down. Sometimes some of the top players of the team, will move either on loan or on permanent basis to other top tier teams in the 4th division. But Samger is a team that know how to negotiate and be with their top players. I could remember in those days, even the likes of Bura, Ibrahim Kamara used to go down with them. Pasalu Kiabi, But I don't see Daddy. He used to be their captain and someone who have been very instrumental in this Samger side, especially the way they play. He's not around. They kept some of their players. I can see Haruna Jaju, the number 17, an attacking midfielder. He was loaned to them last year by Brigham. I think he might be there for a permanent deal right now. But he's another very good player who helped them last year. So that's football for you. When you go down some of the players, you cannot really get them.
That's football for you. If you get relegated, some of the players you can't maintain them. Balosar's goalkeeper Usainu Sane, players that bowl desperately. "26 minutes on the clock from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, live on LSTV1. And all the cheers you're getting from the theater is coming from the support base of Balosar Football Club. And this is what we expect to come from community clubs. Balosar is a team based in Faraba Bantang, playing in their debut season of the GFF Men's Division 2, straight into the clubs of the netminder. Jubilant Sopate base behind Balosar Football Club. On Balosar, the number 10 Mustafa Conte Mustafa, number 10. Left-footed drive. Will they be able to get something? So close on. That would have been the opening goal for the Faraba Bantang base club, but unfortunately they could not just capitalize. That was indeed a great run, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, from the starman Mustafa Conte.
Yeah, that's what is expected of him. He's the one that will carry this team. Yes, he's new into the into the 2nd division, but he's a top player anywhere. Look at the physique, very strong, very skillful, pacey. He can try left, right. So what is expected of him is to drive and bust forward, and that's what exactly he did, and he created the 4th chance of the game for Balosar.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko. And in case you're just joining us, we are coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. But the commentary desk Lamin Fadi, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, and behind the camera as usual is our ever-present Osman and Yiman Sadacham from the theater. Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and the 2nd division game between Balosar and Samger. And currently it is nil apiece. This time around, ball being taken into the half of Balosar. Clears down a corner, Samger. Coach Ahmad Cham must be very much pleased with that attack coming from the boys in all white Samger. And they are playing at the Box Bar Mini Stadium for the very first time this season after being relegated from the top tier. It's a corner. The right wing back and number 2 for Samger will effect this. Former Gassama, this time inches over the bar. That was a great header from the number 25, whose header sailed over the bar. Bakari Toure with a strong header for Samger, and his header sailed over the bar. Goal kick Balosar Football Club. And the Faraba Bantang base club will start the play from their own half. And it is Balosar against Samger for the first time this season in the 2nd tier. Balosar will definitely want to maintain themselves in the second division, whilst promotion must be on the minds of Samger, who got relegated last season. Not for too long. Samger regained possession. Gets that ball on the far side. Ball being chested down. Left-footed drive. Straight into the gloves of the netminder Hussein Usane. An end-to-end contest. And a keenly contested affair between Balosar Football Club and Samger from the box bar. And if you may like, call it the theatre of entertainment situated in the heart of Brikama West Coast region. And this is the home ground for Balosar Football Club, a team based in Faraba Bantang. Whilst it's an away game for Samger, who are playing their first away game this season after being relegated from the top tier. Former Sword forward number 2. Will he be able to keep that ball in play? And already the flag of the assistant referee. Flash on the far side and a throw in. A throw in to Samger, who is currently under the guidance of head coach Ahmad Cham. And Ahmad replacing El Hajj, who was with the team last season before being sacked by the team. And when El Hajj was sacked, the team had the assistant coach Mamadou Bojang, who was guiding the team in the end of the league. And this season got the services of the former BST Galaxy head coach Ahmad Cham. It is Samger in their own half and will start the play from their own half. Mustafa Contesor, the central of the goalkeeper. Kemeseng Sanyang launched that ball into the half of Balosar. Central referee not the least interested this time. And this time already, the referee giving an advantage. Sisao Jata down in Jordan. He's been assisted by the central referee Mustafa Ndao. Mustafa is ably and reliably assisted by Dudu Lamin Sonko, Mod Lamin Mendy, and the fourth assistant referee Moduba. And Sekou M. Fati is the match commissioner, while the central referee or the referee assessor is Musa Jalo. Jalo Musa is the referee assessor from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And live on LSTV1, and this is the second division game between Balosar Football Club and Samger Football Club. And approaching the 38th minute we have already played 31 minutes in this contest, and it is still Balosar Football Club nil and Samger Football Club nil. Ibrahim Kebi Sonko, we have already exhausted the first 30 minutes in the first half between Balosar and Samger. Still we can't get the first goal, and we have seen all the chances created, and we have seen great display of talent coming from both Samger and Balosar, and the only missing piece is the goal or goals coming from the box bar between Balosar and Samger.
Well, it is a balanced game and even game here, but Samger have seen more of the ball as expected. That is the trademark for Samger. They always like to possess the ball. This is one of the reasons why they get the nickname the Academic Boys. And I think Haruna is doing them a very good job in the midfield, creating some chances. If not for Usman, the goalkeeper for Balosar, they could have conceded one at least. Balosar, they are not doing bad. They are defending, very deep, very compact, relying on the pace of Mustafa. But he's just to burst into the scene. He did it once, he succeeded. But if they really want to get something from this, I think they have to play as a team more and get Mustafa on the ball.
Thank you very much. This time Mustafa on the ball. Number 10 Balosar. Mustafa Conte surge forward. Will he be able to ride for that delivery? And sailed over the bar. Great run from the number 10 Mustafa Conte Balosar Football Club. Indeed, at a noisy box bar mini stadium, and if you may like, call it the theatre of entertainment. Situated in the heart of Brikama West Coast region, the Gambia. And it is the return of the GFF Men's Division 2 and the return of second division at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it is the first game between Balosar Football Club against Samger. And Samger playing their first game in the second division this season after the relegation of the team from the top tier. An end-to-end contest. A great display of talent. This time Mustafa Conte once again. Conte number 10, Rasul. And he's been rewarded by the central referee, and you could hear those claps coming from the faithfuls of Balosar. This time the team captain surged forward. Lamin Jara. Lamin has been dispossessed into the half of Samger. And Samger trying to keep that ball in play. Unfortunately, the flag of the assistant referee flags on the far side, very close to the democracy end of the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And we are exhausted. Over 30 minutes in this contest, and the score remains barren between Balosar Football Club and Samger, and the game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. On the commentary next, Balamin Fatih, who is aided by Ibrahim Akemi Sonko, Osman and Niman Sadacham. Player goes to ground for Balosar, nothing given by the central referee. Defensive work partly cleared. It is Samger up against Balosar in the second tier of the GFF men's division. Samger currently enjoying possession in their own half, trying to pull Balosar from their own half. Omar Tamba, the under 20 left wing back. This time around, Samger surge forward. Is that going to be a penalty? Nothing given. Another save from Usainu once again. Usainu Sane to the rescue of Balosar once again. And Usainu Sarr must be the hero in this contest for Balosar. That was another incredible save coming from the netminder. Usainu Sarr once again for Balosar.
Well, Usainu came to the rescue of Balosar once again, but I think, that was another brilliant save. But the number 23 for Samger, that is Babukar Mane, could have done better. No way. If you are gifted with that kind of ball inside the 18-yard box, you have to just capitalize and bury the ball home. But credit also to the keeper Usainu Sane. He came, make himself big, and produce another very, very brilliant save. Like I said, he's the reason why this game is at a deadlock. Yes, it's at a stalemate right now. Balosar could have at least conceded one goal right now, but Usainu Sane produced 3 smart saves. What a goalkeeper.
What a goalkeeper with 3 smart saves for Balosar Football Club and their custodian Usainu Sane. Usainu Sane having a brilliant one. This time! Another wasted opportunity. Another wasted opportunity coming from Samger Football Club once again. They must be kicking at themselves. Samger must be kicking at themselves after squandering numerous goal scoring opportunities. And the score remains nil apiece. And it is nil apiece between Balosar Football Club and Samger from the Box Bar Mini Stadium live on LSTV1. We have already played 37 minutes into the contest, and the score remains barren. Balosar Football Club nil, Samger Football Club nil, and Samger is currently under the watchful eyes. This time around it's going to be another run. Is that going to be a card? Anyway, the central referee Mustafa Ndao will surely flash a yellow. Mustafa Ndao will flash a yellow to the player for Balosar Football Club. The player will be called by the central referee Ndao before receiving a yellow, and the player in question is the number 25 for Balosar Football Club, who is Dominic Jabang, and Dominic got himself into the book of the central referee. Ibrahim Akemi Sonko, I think that was a smart tackle, but if the player was left to run, that could be disastrous for Balosar Football Club.
Well, Haruna Jaju is a workaholic of a player. If you allow him to just bust forward, they will be in trouble. He's the one asking all the questions, very creative, very energetic, can run with the ball, and can put in tackles when necessary. And Dominic knew exactly when he leave Haruna to get past him at that end, because he's already ready to surge forward. That would be very dangerous for them. But he did well, in a Balosar point of view. But the center referee Mustafa Ndao also did well, you know, a foul and a yellow card because that is a goal scoring opportunity.
Great refereeing from the central referee Mustafa Andau, and Mustafa in this contest has been assisted. This time Samger partly blocked Balosar. Mustafa Andau has been assisted by Modu Odudu Lamin Sonko, Mod Lamin Mendy, and the fourth assistant referee Modu Ba, and the match commissioner is Ekwem Fati, and the referee assessor is Musa Jallo. Coach Ahmad Cham seen around his technical area, giving instructions to his players, while the busy technical area for head coach Bakari Bojang and Karamo Sedi Khan for Balosar Football Club. Balosar will be hoping to snatch a famous home victory against Samger, who got relegated from the first tier of Gambian football last season, and here they are playing in the second division for the first time this season, and for the first time against Balosar at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is currently nil apiece, and it is approaching half time. It is currently nil apiece between Balosar and Samger Football Club. It's going to be around Balosar, around the 18-yard area. Defensive work, partly cleared. Mustafa Conte, is that going to be something for Balosar? Another attempt. Player slips in the process, and ball being cleared by Samger. It's Balosar once again. In the right footer delivery, straight into the gloves of the netminder KMS Sane. A great shot, and a great shot coming from the number 28 for Balosar Football Club, Emmanuel Juve. And that was a beauty of a shot. A great shot from Emmanuel, and the ball went straight into the gloves of the netminder Kemeseng Sanya in goal for Samger Football Club. And the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Parlamin Fati, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Yiman Satacham. A great run from Mustafa Conte, and he could not just keep that ball in play as the ball rolls out for a throw-in, and a throw-in to Samger, and the flag of the assistant referee has already signaled for an offside. We have already played 41 minutes into the first half unofficial as the central referee, and his officials are currently with the official timing. We have 41 minutes unofficial between Samger and Balosar, and it is still nil apiece. A goal in this contest will be crucial. Are we going to have a goal coming from Balosar first, or are we going to see a goal coming from Samger? Must be their biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. Approaching half-time, it is currently nil apiece. Former goes to ground, nothing given by the central referee. Incredible support base behind Balosar Football Club at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, a team based in Faraba Bantang against a team formed or established in 2014, Samger Football Club, and they've produced great players. Mustafa surged forward, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, Mustafa Andau. And it is approaching half-time as we have already played 43 minutes unofficial. We have under 2 minutes of normal time plus additional time. Ibrahim Akebi sunk unofficial before the central referee, and we can still have a goal. And if we are to have a goal here, it must be a late goal in the first half coming from either Samger or Balosar Football Club.
I think, you know, Samger they have to find a mechanism how to stop Haruna. You see how he played another beautiful ball for the number 23. You know, their midfielders are not running enough, and if you are playing against teams like Samger with players like Haruna, you have to be running to make sure that you stop him. And you know, I can see they are asking their players a lot. They are asking their players a lot, especially there are two wide men. That is Mustafa Mustafa Conte and Ibrahim Kujabi to be going down, and if they go down, sometimes they don't have the the space and the pace to occupy their places up front, and that is disturbing them whenever they have the ball. So it has been a very good game, but all we lack in this game is goals.
Thank you very much. That's the experienced Ibrahim KB Sonko, who is indeed my analyst at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And this is Parliament Party. Behind the camera is our ever-present Osman Kamara. Mustafa Conte surge forward once again. The star man for Balosar Football Club, and this time he's been penalized by the central referee. And approaching half-time at the Box Bar, and indeed at a noisy background coming from the supporters of Balosar Football Club, who are currently playing in their debut season of the second division of the country. They got promotion, and here they are playing their first game against Samger, and their first official game in the second division. Balosar in their quest for promotion from the third division. It is 3 minutes added on by the fourth assistant referee Moduba. Moduba serving as the fourth assistant referee, central referee Mustafa Ndao, Modlamin Sonko and Modlamin Mendy as his assistant. Mustafa Conte. That's not a great control from the number 10 Conte. And the ball rolls out. And Balosar in their promotion to the second division played the semi-final in the third division of West Coast region. This time Sisao Jata. Sisao to the advancing player. This time Balosar. Ball been cleared desperately by Samger. And Balosar in their semi-final defeated Mishira 2-1. 3-3 against Baalor, and the playoffs 1-1 against Young Africans before losing on post-match shootout, and Young Africans defeating them on post-match shootout before Balosar Football Club filing an appeal against Young Africans, and they had a successful appeal against Young Africans, seeing the Faraba Bantang Base Club playing in the second division for the very first time, and for the very first time Balosar playing in the second division and playing their second game, or first game rather, against Samger at the noisy Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. A great turnout from their supporters from Faraba and across West Coast region, and they are currently rallying behind the team of Balosar to get the massive and the first victory against Samger, who were playing in the top flight last season before getting the team relegated to the second division. Samger Football Club, established in 2014, got some great players in the name of Boto Mane, who is one of the technical members now, Abdullah Baz, Emmanuel Gomez, Ibrahim Jaite, Pasuleman Baji, and the Gambian international Solmar have all gone past through this Samger side, and Balosar Football Club currently having a taste of the second division, and for the very first time at the Box Bar Stadium will be hoping to snatch victory at home in Samger. Currently this is indeed at a promising position for Samger to go before this screens of LSTV of Balosar Football Club. Are we going to see this game heading to lemon time with a 0-0 scoreline? There is no post-match shootout anyway. Are we going to see the game heading to a 0-0 scoreline at lemon time? And if we have to get a goal, it's going to be a goal. And there we go. It is half-time. Ibrahim Akebi Sonko at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is nil apiece between Balosar and Samger Football Club, and this is going to give time to the technicians to have a word with their players for 15 minutes before coming back for the second half. And Kemi Sonko, it has been a brilliant first half for both Balosar and also Samger, and this is also going to be a great test for Balosar Football Club in their debut season of the GFF Men's Division 2. The score remains nil apiece. It is still nil apiece between Balosar and Samger. Balosar playing for the first time in the GFF Men's Division 2 after earning promotion from the 3rd Division of West Coast Region last season. This time Mustafa Conte, the star man and number 10, is being penalized. And penalized by the central referee Mustafa Ndau. And Ndau Mustafa has been assisted by Modlamin Sonko, Modlamin Mendy, Modu Baz, the 4th assistant referee, Seku M40, the match commissioner, and the referee assessor is Musa Jallo. Samger currently playing from our right to left from our commentary decks, dressed in white shirts and white socks, whilst Balosar in green shorts and green socks, currently kicking from our left to right. It's going to be another chase back to the goalkeeper, Kemeseng Sanyang. Kemeseng Sanyang, the goalkeeper for Samger, getting that ball desperately. And it's going to be a throw-in for Samger Football Club. And in case you're just joining us and you want to know, those that are currently starting the game for Samger includes Kemeseng Sane 1 in goal, Lamin Drame Bar 24, Omar Tamba, Ibrahim Ajouf team captain Musa An, Modlamin Manjang, Amfal Cham, Haruna Jaju, Foma Gassama, Babukar Mane and Bakare Toure. Whilst the starting 11 for Balosar is Usainu Sane 77 in goal, Aliou Manga, Dominic Jabang, Lamin Jara, Yaya Dabo, Sisa Ojata, Kemo Sise, Mustafa Conte, Emmanuel Juve, Ibrahim Kujabi and Patrick Demba completing the starting 11 for Balosar. And Balosar is currently under the noses or under the watchful eyes of Bakari Bojang as head coach, who has been assisted by Karamo Sedikan, Dudu Koli and Co. And it is Dudu Koli and Co, while Samger having Ahmad Cham as the head coach, and he's been assisted by Momodu Bojang and Babukar Mbai. Balosar Football Club, and we already have 3 players, or 2 rather, who are warming up for Samger, and they will be introduced, whilst Balosar also having 2 of their players warming up. And we're going to see an early substitution in the second half for both Balosar and Samger, as both sides eye for the maximum point in their first game of the 2nd division. And this time it's going to be a defensive work for Samger, whilst Balosar will be hoping to get something from this set piece. A 2-man wall being assembled by Samger. Balosar floats. This time all being headed out. Balosar's left wing back to Sisao Jata. Sisao lays that ball forward this time. Kemeseng once again gets that ball desperately, and this time serving as a sweeper keeper. Kemeseng Sane, the goalkeeper, to the goalkeeper for Balosar, Usainu Sane. He has produced incredible 3 saves in the first half for Balosar. Balosar lost it. Will they be able to get that? Straight into the gloves of the netminder once again. I think KBD must be very much lucky in that instant.
Very sloppy defending. You know, you don't have to, you know, be the Barcelona to play out. You know, when you know that you are not best at it, just play to your wing backs, and then they will play your strikers or anyone available. But if you want to patiently build from behind, you have to be a team that is very comfortable with the ball. So it seems like the defender was not very comfortable. So as the goalkeeper, they try to build from the back and dispossess easily. But you know, Samger also overcooked their pass.
Samger overcooked their pass. Kemeseng Sanyang, the goalkeeper, Samger, to the team captain and number 5, Ibrahim Ajouf. It is Samger still in their own half, around the center circle, enjoying possession. The academy boys of Samger. It's Omar Tamba, the under-20 left wing back. Samger surged forward, and they've been penalized by the flag of the assistant referee, A busy technical area for both head coach Ahmad Cham and Bakari Bojang for Samger and Balosar respectively. Few minutes into the second half, the score remains nil apiece. Balosar nil, Samger nil, and both sides will be hoping to snatch a victory in their fourth outing. And it is the fourth game between Balosar and Samger in this year's GFF Men's Division 2. Balosar in their debut season, while Samger for the fourth time after their relegation from the top tier. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we coming to you live from the box bar, live on LSTV in the GFF Men's Division 2. And at the commentary decks, Lamin Fati, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, Osman and Yiman Satacham. That's an infringement, as signaled by the central referee Mustafa Andau. Mustafa Andau, the central referee, assisted by Modlamin Sonko, Modlamin Mendy, Moduba as the fourth assistant referee, Seku M40 match commissioner and referee assessor Musa Jalo from the theatre, Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama to be precise, and it is the venue that is currently hosting the fourth game for Balosar in the second division, and also the fourth game for Samger after their relegation. A noisy background from the theatre, and all the noise coming from the incredible support base of the team from Faraba Bantang Balosar Football Club, and Balosar in their debut season, and also on their route to the second division. In the semi-final, defeated Mishra 2-1, defeated Sibanor United on post-match shootout after a thrilling 3-3 scoreline. In the playoffs between them and Young Africans, they lost on post-match shootout before filing an appeal against Young Africans, and here they are playing for the first time in the second division. Balosar will be hoping to maintain themselves in the second division, whilst the ambition for Samger must be very clear. That is to get the team back to top flight. Great noise and great ambience coming from the supporters of Balosar Football Club live on LSTV, and it is coming to you from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. The GFF Men's Division 2 returns this afternoon at the theatre, Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and the game between Balosar and Samger. Not a great one once again from the left wing back and number 3 Yaya Dabo for Balosar Football Club, and the ball rolls back to the custodian Kemeseng Sanyang for Samger Football Club. Currently we having 5 players warming up for Samger Football Club, whilst Balosar still having 2 of their players warming up. This time around, the number 2 Soch, central defender, and team captain Lamin Jara was just there in time to block that ball, and it's going to be a throw in. Samger. Omar Tamba will take it. Omar Tamba, the under 20 left wing back. That's some miscommunication between Modlamin Manjang and Omar Tamba. And Balosar will now start the play from their goalkeeper Usaino. Osenu Sane, the goalkeeper for Balosar, hands that ball this time to Samger, who surged forward. The flag of the assistant referee is taken down. Samger now trying to move themselves into the 18, and this time ball been blocked, and a goal kick Balosar Football Club. A noisy background from the box bar, live on LSTV1 for Lamin Fati, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, Osman and Yiman Satacham. We have already played 54 minutes into this contest unofficial. It is Ali Umanga, the central defender, who is currently playing for the Fonyi zonal team in the West Coast zonal competition, and they have already booked a place to the final, and Ali Umanga and his Fonyi zonal team side will be playing against Profoot. Omar Tamba wrestled down, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Mustafa Ndao. Ndao Mustafa has been assisted by Dudu Lamin Sonko. Modlamin Mendy, Moduba as the fourth assistant referee, Sekou Mfati match commissioner, and referee assessor Musa Jallo. It is the second division of the country, and Samger playing for the first time this season after being relegated from the top flight last season, and they went to the second division alongside Walidan and Wabanjul. And Samger, Walidan and Wabanjul will be hoping to get themselves back to the top flight, but it must be a difficult task for these three sides in Walidan, Wabanjul and Samger. These are indeed household names in Gambian football. Walidan, Wabanjul and Samger and Balosar for the first time. Maintaining the team must be their biggest ambition. Balosar Football Club, a team based in Faraba Bantang under the guidance of Bakari Bojang as head coach. Bakari and his boys are currently having their debut in the second division. They will be hoping to snatch the first victory at home against Samger. Mustafa Conte, number 10. Conte Mustafa, this time is not going to be a foul, nothing given. Conte saw, but this time Modlan Manjang was just there in time to get that ball off the area. Ibrahim Akebi Sonko both sides picking it from where they left it, and we still believe we will have goals in this contest. And if we are to have a goal here, must either come from Balosar or Samger, and any goal at the Box Bar Mini Stadium will definitely change the dynamics of the game.
Why not? I'm sure Samger will fancy their chances against the newly promoted Balosar in the second tier of Gambian football. But again, with all due respect to Samger, Balosar we definitely knew that they are not the Samger of yesterday. So, they are playing, no goal yet. Samger created as many as 3 clear goal scoring opportunities, but they could not capitalize on one. And I can see the Balosar technicians working towards the fourth assistant to effect their first change of the match. So, and they are bringing a midfielder in the name of Seni Baji to strengthen in the midfield. Like I said, I think the area they need improvement more is in the midfield, but it seems like Samger is dominating them on that part.
Around the center of the pitch, already the flag raised against Balosar, and any moment is going to be a double substitution for the Faraba Bantang base club, Balosar Football Club, and they will introduce fresh legs. Substitution for Balosar shortly. Baji 30. Number 9 will be introduced, Lamin Jaju. Lamin Jaju and Seni Baji will be introduced. Seni Baji, this time Samger sword forward. Not a great one, they've been dispossessed. Mustafa Conte, who drops deep. Balosar to launch, not a great one. And Samger caught that out. It's going to be a great run, and this time the flag of the assistant referee. Raise again. And it's already an advantage Balosar, who will introduce 2 fresh legs. Seni Baji 30. Seni Baji and Lamin Jaju. Ibrahim Akujabi and Emmanuel Diouf taking off, and they have been replaced by Seni Baji and Lamin Jaju for Balosar. Sisao heads, not a great one. Samger regained possession. Any moment from now, it's going to be a substitution for Samger. And former Soj Aliu Manga on a defensive mission. Omar Tamba will surely take that throw in this time around. Receives that ball from former number 2. Omar, ball been blocked in there by the number 2 and central defender Aliu Manga. A great game between Samger and Balosar from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And the goal, a winning goal in this contest will be crucial. Which of these sides will score first is remain to be seen. Is it going to be Balosar or Samger? Currently Aliu Manga down injured. He was struck by the wall, or the ball rather. He was trying to force himself, unfortunately. He is currently down injured. This will solely give the opportunity to the head coach Bakari Bojang to have a word or two with his players. And also a busy technical area. And it's going to be a double substitution. A double substitution for Coach Ahmad Cham and his Samger side shortly. Coach Ahmad Cham is the new coach for Samger after the team parted ways with El Hajse. And Ahmad is currently being assisted by Momodu Bojang and Babukar Mbai as his immediate assistant. A noisy background from the theater, Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and all the noise and all this noise you're getting is coming from the supporters and the supporters of Balosar Football Club, a team that is from Baraba Bantang and playing in the 2nd division for the very first time. Double substitution for Samger. Mamulai Sise and Bakari Toure introduced for Samger. Musa Bojang Rada. Musa is 29. This is Samger who surged into the back of the net. And that's a goal for Samger. And that's an own goal coming from Balosar. And Aliu Manga having an own goal for Balosar. He dived in to block in that ball. Unfortunately, the ball lodged itself into the back of the net. And Balosar needs to come from a goal down if they want to equal the scoreline. And already at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, an own goal currently separating the two sides in Balosar and Samger.
This has been coming, since in the first half. It was all Samger in terms of goal scoring, creating goal scoring opportunity. It was Hussein Usane who kept Balosar in the game, like I said, before the lemon time. And again, they stretch Balosar down in the right wing. A decent cross is in. What a ball! The defender had no chance. He wanted to clear the ball, but the way the ball was just teased up there, it is rightly put, and he could not do anything but to drive it past his own goalkeeper. 1-0 Samger.
It is 1-0 Samger from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And the home side Balosar needs to score. They are currently trailing by a goal to nil against Samger. Play on, says the central referee. Mustafa Conte 10. Mustafa on the left side of the attack. This time left-footed drive, blocking there. Solid defensive work coming from the boys in all white Samger. That was a great run from the number 10, Mustafa Conte. And this goal will indeed be a wake-up call for Coach Bakari Bojang and his Balosar side. They need to score. It's a corner for the boys in green Balosar. Routes that ball around the area. Point away partly. Right-footed delivery. Eludes every other player. Regain on the far side. Sad netting. That's a sad. And the goalkeeper is also down injured. And down injured for Samger Football Club, KMS and Sanyang. That must have been a knock. And the goalkeeper is currently down and forced. Seen by the head, the central referee Mustafa Ndao. And we believe any moment he's been supported by the central referee Ndao Mustafa. Another noisy background at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama and live on LSTV. It is the GFF Men's Division 1. The GFF Men's Division 1 returns at the Box Bar Mini Stadium this afternoon against Samger, or between Samger and Balosar Football Club. And Balosar currently trailing by a goal to nil, and Samger leads by a goal to nil, courtesy of an own goal at the theatre. Sisao Jata around the center circle. They lost possession. Balosar once again. It is Samger who picks possession back to the central defender, and now to the goalkeeper KMS and Sanyang. Samger to lodge, and a foul. A signal by the central referee Mustafa Ndao. And the team captain and number 5 Lamin Jara for Balosar Football Club. Then rewarded by the central referee. Indeed at a noisy background. And a noisy atmosphere from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. A great turnout though. Majority of the supporters at the Box Bar Mini Stadium coming from Faraba Bantang this time around. Partly cleared, another attempt. Balosar. Will they be able to get an equalizer? Straight into the gloves of the good netminder. They were calling in for a penalty. Unfortunately, nothing given by the central referee Mustafa Ndao. Ibrahim Kebi Songo, that should have been 1-1. Balosar, but they failed to capitalize.
Of course, that should have been 1-1. What a player, Mustafa Konde. He never relent. You know, he beat the goalkeeper to the ball. You know, he plays the ball inside the crowd penalty area. The ball bubbles up. Why tap the ball in that area? Just smash it one off. That should have been 1-1. But unfortunately, he missed his shot.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Kebi Sonko. A thrilling and a great game from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama and live on LSTV1. It is currently Balosar Football Club nil, Samger Football Club 1. And Samger currently leading by a goal to nil, and they got their goal from an own goal. At a promising position for the boys in green, Balosar, who trail by a goal to nil against Samger, and they will be hoping to get an equalizer from this. The central referee Mustafa Ndao currently giving instructions to those on the wall for Samger. And Ndao Mustafa is the central referee, being assisted by Modlamin Sonko. Modlamin Mendy, Modu Ba as the 4th assistant referee. Balosar to take this. Rifle that ball straight into the wall. And this time Samger gets possession. Surge forward is going to be a great run. Aliu Manga, the number 2 and central defender Balosar gets that ball off the area. Throw in Samger on the far side. It is Foma for Samger at a crowded area for Balosar. Nothing given by the central referee, and it's going to be Balosar to launch. Not a great one, and not for too long. Samger saw it. Player goes to ground. Play on, says the central referee, and finally he has given an advantage to Samger, and Samger will surely use the opportunity to wind down the clock. A noisy background from the supporters for Balosar Football Club, a team based in Faraba Bantang, playing in the GFF Men's Division 2 for the first time against the relegated Samger side, who were playing in the top flight last season before being relegated alongside Walidan Wabanjul to the second division. Samger, this time not a great one as the ball went way off target. And it's already a goal kick, but already the flag of the assistant referee signaling that the ball is not in possession. Balosar in their own half, currently trailing by a goal to nil. Great run by the number 29 on the far side. Great control once again, Balosar to the advancing player Sisa Ojata. It is Balosar. Balosar lost possession. Samger surge forward. This time it is Foma. It's still Foma number 2. Play on, says the central referee. It is still Samger dressed in all white. Samger currently enjoying possession from their own half to their opposition's half. Is that going to be an offside? Yes, given by the assistant referee Mamulai Sise. He's been penalized by the flag. Against Samger at the Box Bar Mini Stadium and their debut game in the second division. Balosar got promoted from the third division of West Coast region last season, and here they are in the second division of the men's division 2, and this is the first test of the second division rather for Balosar, and they are having their first test against a team that got relegated last season from the fourth division, which is Samger. Balosar, Sisa Ojata, and that's already, it's going to be a yellow card. It's going to be at a promising position, and you could see that seems to be a protest from the players. They believe the central referee should have awarded them an advantage. They believe the central referee Mustafa Ndao should have awarded them an advantage, but the central referee awarding a foul to Balosar at a great position. Balosar will solely take this. Indeed, at a noisy Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. This is where all the noise is coming from. And at the commentary decks, and very close to our commentary decks, is the jubilant supporters of Balosar, though they are trailing by a goal to nil. But their fans are currently on top of their voices, chanting their voice to victory. The team currently trailing by a goal to nil against Samger. The new entrant Seni Baje, who came on as a substitute, will take this for Balosar, and already a 3-man wall been assembled by Samger. Are still danger not averted, and already that's a foul as given by the central referee Mustafa Ndao. 74 minutes on the clock unofficial. It is Samger 1, Balosar nil, and it is all coming to you live Live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks. Palamin Fati, Ibrahima KB Sonko and Osman and Nimansata serving as our camera operators. It has been a great game, a great afternoon from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama in the GFF Men's Division 2 fixture between the newcomers Balosar and Samger. Balosar surge forward, lays that ball back. That's a solid defensive work, and you could hear the cheers coming from the supporters of Balosar very close to our commentary decks. That was indeed a great run for the Faraba Bantang Base Club Balosar. They could not just capitalize. Former great back heel. The flag of the assist. Surge forward, will they be able to? It's 2-0. This time to the new end. Getting the second goal for Samger against Balosar. The Faraba Bantang Base Club currently down by 2 goals.
You know, what a goal. Another very good walkout goal. You know, you can see from Haruna to the left wing. He then has to tee the ball inside the area for the substitute to tap home. 2-0, a deserving one. You know, this is the second division for you, the second tier of Gambian football. You know, one of the top levels, in fact the second top level in this country. When you have your chances, you have to score. If you don't score, if your opponent have chances, they will surely punish you. That's what exactly happened here. At some point, Balosar had 1 or 2 chances to at least, you know, level parity for, level parity, but they missed. When some got shot forward, they increased their tally to 2-0.
There we go. Ibrahima Kemi Sonko at the commentary next live on LSTV from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the GFF Men's Division 2 fixture between Balosar Football Club and Samger. It is currently the home side Balosar who trail by 2 goals to nil. They are currently trailing by 2 goals to nil, but anyway, this is Balosar for you. This is Balosar for you. They did it against Baalor United. Or will they be able to do it against Samger? This is the second division for you. Anyway, they have to keep pushing. They trail 2-0 against the newly relegated side Samger from the top flight. It is Samger once again trying to test the goalkeeper. What's that? It's going to be another run on the far side. Former right-footed delivery in there by the central defender. That was another defensive blunder from Balosar Football Club, and they gave that ball very cheap. And a stiff battle on the far side, and throw in and a busy technical area already for head coach Bakari Bojang and his Balosar side. Balosar currently trailing by 2 goals to nil against Samger Football Club, and Samger is a team established in 2014, and they were able to produce a lot of great players in the names of Botomane, who is also currently serving one of their technical members. This time ball been rifled into the 18 once again, and Former could not just keep that ball in play as it rolls out for a goal kick. Balosar, and Balosar trail by 2 goals to nil. It's their first test and their first test of the second division. Third division. Balosar's goalkeeper Usainu Bojang, Usainu Sanerada, asking his players to move forward, and they trail by 2 goals to nil. They need to score, and they need to score twice if they want to restore parity. Will they be able to score? This must be their biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. Former is definitely causing a lot of troubles. Number 2, Former Gassama. It is Samger. Omar Tamba back to the central defender, and number 15 for Samger, Musa An. Samger Football Club. Coach Ahmad Chama must be very, very much happy with the way things are going for his side. Currently leading by 2-0 against the newly promoted side Balosar Football Club. Great test for Balosar Football Club. The very first test of the second division this time against the newly relegated side Samger Football Club. This time Balosar surge forward. Bakari lays that ball to the number 29 on the far side, Patrick Demba. Patrick trying to dribble past his marker. This time ball being blocked to touch, and a corner for Balosar. Another double substitution for Balosar Football Club. Sisao Jata substituted and Yaya Dabo off, and they have been replaced by Yusufa Bojang and Isa Koli. It is Balosar, this time Samger. Advantage Samger, and they are currently enjoying a 2-0 advantage, leading by 2-0 against Balosar Football Club, a newly promoted side, a busy technical area for both coaches, or for both sides rather, and also a noisy background from the theatre. Box Bar Mini Stadium situated in the heart of Brikama. Box Bar Mini Stadium is situated in the heart of Brikama, West Coast region, the Gambia, and this game is coming to you live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Parliament Fadi, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, and behind the camera 30 minutes into the contest, the score remains 2-0 in favor of Samger against Balosar. The first goal was an own goal before the new entrant and number 30 Mamula Sise getting the second for Samger, and they are currently enjoying a 2-0 advantage against the home side Balosar Football Club. Balosar need to score, and they need to score twice if they want to restore parity from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Already a great game, Mustafa Conte on the far side. Conte Mustafa tees that ball in straight into the gloves of the netminder Keme Sengsane. Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, we have under 10 minutes of normal time plus additional minute for both Balosar and Samger to celebrate a famous victory, but currently advantage Samger, who are currently having their noses in front, leading by 2-0, and Balosar need to score twice if they want to have a point in their first game, and in their first game against Samger.
Well, we are playing 83 minutes in the game, and Samger, they don't look like to give up any moment from now, because they are 2 up and still ask a lot of questions. They are stretching this this Balosar team. I want to believe the difference between these two teams is experience and stamina. I can tell you that, I can see a lot of tired legs for that of the Balosar players. This is not the third division. This is the fourth division, where players require to have maximum 100% fitness before they play, because you need to run, from the minute go to the last minute you are going to spend, to the last second rather you are going to spend on the team. And you can see somewhere the way they are running with the ball, the way the ball is doing the run for them. Can we say the same for Balosar? No, they lack energy, and if they are going to stay in this league, they need to work a lot. They need to work hard a lot. Stamina and endurance is what you need in this league. If you are missing those two things, forget about it.
There we go. Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, another double substitution. A double substitution shortly for Samger this time. Head coach Ahmad Cham must be very much pleased with the way things are going. While it's a busy technical area for head coach Bakari Bojang and his Balosar Football Club, who are trailing by 2-0 against Samger. From the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1, Parliament Fadi, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, Osman and Yiman sat up behind the camera, and the number 10 is introduced for Samger. The number 10 is Baalor Sarr, and the number 8 for Samger also introduced. The number 8 for Samger is Sana Sambo. Samger, Balosar, this time Will they be able to get or pull one back and go in for the second Balosar? This time it is Mustafa Conte. Lays that ball to the running, drills that ball. This time another great defensive work coming from Samger Football Club in the GFF Men's Division 2, the second division of the country. The second division of the Gambia. And it is the fixture between Balosar, the new boys, against Samger, who got relegated from the top flight to the second division last season. And they went to the second division alongside Walidan and Wabanjol. And they will be playing this season in the second division. But they are currently enjoying and having their noses in front at the theatre. Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama, situated in the heart of Brikama, West Coast region, and this is where LSTV1 is coming to you live. And it is live, and the game is live on LSTV1. Parliament Party, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, Osman and Nyiman Sada behind the camera. It is Mustafa Conte 10. It's Taman who drops deep. Receives that ball, lays that ball to the team captain Lamin Jara. It is Balosar, the new entrant, Yusufa Boja. Mustafa Conte once again lays that ball forward. Not a great one. Regain possession, Balosar. Balosar trailed by 2 goals to 0. Balosar lost possession. Samger regained possession. Currently leading by 2 goals to 0. Foma chips that ball into the area, this time into the gloves of Hussein Usane. Foma Gassama. Last season had spells with BST Galaxy. And we are currently seeing some experience in this Samger side. Balosar surge forward. On the far side, the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Right footed delivery! A perfect goal, Balosar! What a goal coming from Balosar Football Club! From the Boxbar Mini Stadium. A top goal. A top goal. Coming from the number 26, we have to confirm. And that was a great goal, Kemo Sise of Balosar Football Club, and Balosar pulled one back from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko. And they can go and go again in search for the second. But that was indeed a great and a beauty of a shot coming from the number 26, Kemo Sise, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko.
What a goal from Kemo Sise to score the first goal for Balosar. Yeah, they were 2 goals down, but what a goal to pull one back for them. A fantastic strike from outside the 18-yard ball that beat the Samger goalkeeper. No chance for him. 2-1, and they are back into the game. Will it be a consolation? Will it be enough to push them, to inspire them to score the equalizer, or even win the game? Time will tell. Parfati.
There we go. And in case you're just joining us, we are coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in the GFF Men's Division 2 fixture between Samger and Balosar Football Club. It is currently 2-1 in favor of Samger. Samger scored 2 before Balosar pulling 1, and it is game on at the Boxbar Mini Stadium live on LSTV1. Parliament Party, Ibrahim Akebi Sonko, Osman and Niman Zarajam behind the camera for LSTV1. It is Samger on the far side to effect. Balosar trailed by 2 goals to 1. Samger once again, and the flag already raised on the far side against Balosar, or against Samger, and it's Balosar to take this. A great goal from Kemo Sise. A beauty of a goal coming from Balosar. They surge once again. It is Balosar once again. Is that going to be a foul? Already the flag has been raised on the central referee, pointing for an infringement. A busy evening from the theatre, Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it is game on. Ibrahim Kebi got the goal from Balosar and a goal from Kemo Sise has definitely changed the dynamics. It was 2-0 and now it is 2-1, and the one goal coming from Balosar has definitely changed the dynamic of this contest, and it is now game on at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Great footballing man should always tell you that 2-0 is a very dangerous score, but I bet any coach would like to be 2 up than two goals down. But you know, one of the reasons why they say that is, if you are 2 goals up and you concede 2-1, you know, it will be playing in the minds of the coach and even the players either to attack or defend. You know, and at this moment, you know, I can see the Samger players are 6s and 9s here because they don't know whether to defend or attack, and Balosar is all over them. Who knows? Could they snatch a late equalizer here because the referee Mustafa Ndawa has already asked the 4th assistant to add 4 minutes. And they're a free kick at a promising end. If you can float it in the 20-yard area, who knows? Anything can happen.
Anything can happen for Balosar. It is currently 2-1. 2-1 in favor of Samger. Samger needs to defend, and we have already exhausted the minutes of the regular. This time around, ball been headed partly. Another attempt, Balosar. That was going to be an offside. And goal kick, Samger. 4 minutes to be added on. 4 minutes to be added on by the 4th assistant referee. A busy technical area. Busy technical area for Samger and Balosar. The head coach for Samger is Coach Ahmad Cham, the former BSD Galaxy man. And he's been assisted this evening at the box bar by Mamadou Bojang and Babukar Boy. Whilst on the dugout for Balosar Football Club is Bakari Bojang, Karamo Sedikan and Dudu Kole. And it is the debut season for Balosar Football Club in the 2nd division after earning a promotion from the 3rd division of West Coast region. They defeated Medina 2-1 in the semi-final of the 3rd division of West Coast region. In the final against Sibanor United, and in the playoffs lost to Young Africans before filing an appeal to the Banjul Base Club, and they had a successful appeal, and here they are playing for the first time in the 2nd division. Time is definitely running out for Balosar Football Club as they trailed by 2 goals to 1. 2 goals to 1 against the newly relegated side. The flag is done, referee flush on advantage. Easy final minutes. The box bar minute and Samger will be hoping to either defend if they can get the 3rd, whilst Balosar will want to equal the scoreline. This time straight into the gloves of the netminder. Balosar continue to search and search for an equalizer. Will they be able to get it? Is the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. Ibrahim Kebi Sonko, if we are to have a goal here coming from either Balosar or Samger, if Samger is able to get it, it's going to be game over. But if Balosar is able to get it, it's going to definitely get them a point at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Definitely, the next goal will just be as important as anything, especially if it comes for Balosar, the newly promoted side. They are pushing and they are believing since after their wonderful goal to pull one back. You know, they have to put the ball inside the 18-yard area. That's where you can score. You're gonna play the ball in your court to score.
There we go. Omar Tamba goes to ground, and that's an infringement. That's a foul. A signal by the central referee, Mustafa Andao. Time is definitely running out. Running out for Balosar Football Club, who trailed by 2 goals to 1 against Samger. And Samger got relegated last season from the top flight alongside Walidan and Wabanjul, whilst Balosar playing for the very first time in the 2nd division. Are we going to see a late goal at the box bar? If it should come, will either come from... There we go, and it is full time at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama in the game between Samger and Balosar Football Club. The first defeat for Balosar in their first game at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, in their first outing in the GFF Men's Division 2, while Samger bagged the first point in their first outing of the GFF Men's Division 2. Ibrahim Kebi Sonko, it is all over at the Box Bar. Advantage to the newly relegated side Samger, who defeated Balosar Football Club 2-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Great performance coming from Samger, but also a great game from Balosar Football Club.
Well, as expected, Samger are the winners of this match. They collected their first three points in their first outing and away match against Balosar. Yes, Balosar, for me, you know, at some point they were running out of energy, but they needed a spark, and Kemo Cisse gave them a spark when he blasted the ball, you know, home, you know, from 25 yards to pull one back for them. And you know, it has been a breathtaking game. Samger, a well-deserved 3 points for them. They did everything they could to win, and at the end of the day, they score enough. 2-1 for them. Samger, no doubt, you know, the deserved winner. They won. Balosar in their first outing, you know, they could not do enough to at least secure a point. But this is a long league. This is the second tier of Gambian football. I'm sure in their next games they will try to do something else. Thank you, Pal.
Thank you very much. That was Ibrahim Kebi Sonko from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And now we will now have the time, coach, to talk to Coach Ahmad Cham. Coach Ahmad Cham, the head coach for Samger, and Coach Ahmad Cham, after the victory over Balosar Football Club at the box. On our mic, this is Coach Ahmad Cham. Congratulations, coach. The game entirely.
Thank you very much. I think we played in patches. It should have been a very easy game because very hard, but unfortunately one team had to take the day, and we took our chances and scored the goals that we're supposed to score, and that's the game. Next, we look at the next matches and go back and prepare better to make sure that we are in a position to do what we are asked to do, that is to work hard with this team, try to produce good players for the market.
Coach, this was a team that was playing in the top flight, got relegated last season, and you coming in, what have you worked on? Because you must have lost a key of your players, and now having the Samger side that will be playing in the second division, how are you able to assemble a team that will be able to compete in the second division?
Yeah, the fact when I came in, I knew that we were leaving, and I worked extensively with my coaching staff to know that we look at players from all over Gambia. We have a lot of players from different areas, and the team that played in the first division, right now we only have 5 players that are left in that team, and we'll continue working hard. We did a scouting work extensively to make sure that we look at players from everywhere, invite players, coaches will go around watch matches, and we invite players, and that's exactly what we did, and that is one reason why we are in a position to build this team, and God knows what will happen. We just want to work hard, produce good players that we think are good for the market.
You must have a clear ambition, and the ambition might be getting the team back to the top flight. How hard do you think you might have to get this team back to the top flight of the Gambian football?
I think Balosar had showed us that it's going to be very hard because they played extremely well. They closed the spaces. They went down asleep at some point of the game, and we were in a position to score 2 goals, and from there they had to react to every situation, and kudos to their coaching staff. I think they did extremely well. Yes, for us, our objective is not only to go to the first division. Our objective is to make sure that we have players that are good for the market. The team is used to be called this academy, but we want to go back to the old ways, that we play football, enjoy it, pass the ball, do a lot of football, and be in a position to produce players. And my primary objective of going to this is so that we produce good players that are good for the market.
Coach, we have seen some players that we are playing in the top flight and play for Samger.
Yeah, just by talking to them and showing the project that we have and what we want to achieve in football, and assure them that when they come, if they work hard, they'll be in a position to change their life, change the lives of their family, and anything that comes next depends on them.
Already 3 points in the back. What are you looking forward to going into this next game?
Yeah, in the next game, we know that the opponents we are playing won their game and we won. And the good thing is we are playing at home for the first time, and we'll just go back to the field, start working from tomorrow to prepare for our game on Wednesday.
Thank you very much, Coach, and thank you for speaking to us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Thank you very much. And now we will now get to the head coach, Bakary Bojang. The general assessment of your game after losing to Samger in your first game at the Box Bar Minister.
It's not a big deal, because already, I have one goal. They defeat me 2-1. So I have to go back to my training ground, to develop some of my lapses there, Yeah, I know Samger is a big team with the name, but the players, they are not much mature than my players. Already I have chance, to score the goal or to lead the game, but this is how I make the game. So
Coach, what do you think is the difference between Samger and Balosar, seeing them defeating Balosar by 2-0 in their first game?
Yeah, the difference is the tactic they use against Balosar, because I know the coach is my boss. He know most of this tactic, because he trained me. I took some of his tactic, but you see, when it's come to other seniority, they have to come over you, but you have to train and learn your mistakes. Yeah.
Looking at the team being defeated in their first game, what do you think you should work on going into your next game and the subsequent games?
Yeah, I have to work hard on my defending. I have to work hard on my defending and my scoring, because today the goal we conceded, is our defending error. So because I talk to them, the defenders not go to high defending instead of going high. They have to stay between the goalkeeper, not too far. They have to not to go too far from the goalkeeper. But any ball they lose, goalkeeper have to be ready to take the ball. So you see, but I will go back to my training ground, to work on that area.
You must have a clear ambition. If there is any clear ambition, what is the ambition of of you and also the team that is Balosar Football Club?
Yeah, the ambition we have, that is, going for the first division. If we don't get first division, we have to stay in the second division, but not to relegate to go back to third division. Yeah.
Thank you very much, and thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was the head coach Bakary Bojang for Balosar Football Club after seeing his side being defeated by Samger 2-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It has been Parlament Fatih for LSTV1, and behind the camera Osman and Nimasara Cham. Special thanks to all those that were following us live on LSTV1. This is where we're going to bring an end to the commentary and also the interviews we had with Coach Ahmad Cham and Bakary Bojang. Until then, we are saying bye-bye from the Box Bar Mini Stadium till we come your way again.